Hey guys, J.R. Fisher here, and I'm in sunny San Diego, but get this, it's actually raining. It's raining behind me, raining in San Diego. It's been raining for like 3 days, but we're not here to talk about rain. We're here to talk about the secret process to making money online. And, you know, I do a lot of coaching and I have courses and we sell products online. And the one thing that I see all the time is that people do the whole process really entirely wrong. They go out and they say, I want to make money online. So they go out and find a product and they put that product online and they run ads to it and they don't make any money. Or they make so little money that they actually lose money on the ads. And it's really the process they've gone through that's the problem. And it's the problem because that's not how you do it. And you know, even if that worked, it wouldn't work enough to where you're going to make a profit selling a product online. Now, you know, 10 years ago, maybe you could find one product and you could make $20,000 or $30,000 on this one product. But it's really not how it's done now. So I wanted to kind of go through the process since I'm driving down the interstate here. And it's raining and it's going to take me a while to get to where I'm going anyhow. But here's the process. First off, don't look for a product. Don't do it. Look for a niche, right? Look for a niche. Look for people who are, you know, Harley Davidson motorcycle enthusiasts, or, you know, we do survival food. So we go after survivalists and preparedness people. I teach stuff. So we look at people who want to make money online and e-commerce people. And then we figure out what they want. So we kind of look and see what they're searching for. What are the big searches? And it's easy to figure out. I mean, Google will teach you this. You know, if you put in, you know, survival whatever in the top of Google, or, you know, fishing or fishing equipment, whatever, it's going to tell you like the first and second biggest searches. And you can look at those searches and then you're going to find products, which is great, but that's just only the beginning. You then want to have profitable products to sell, and ones that are proven. And you can do that by actually searching in Facebook and looking at some of the ads there. I have a book on that, and I'll do a shameless plug here. The book is jrfisherbook.com, and it teaches you how to find, profitable products to sell online without risk, without technical experience, right? That's pretty cool. So that's the first thing you want to do. You got your product, you're all set up. You say, well, I'm good. I got a product to sell. I'm off and running. But that's not the case, because one product does not make a business, okay? A business is built around a whole bunch of different products and services and different things. So what we want to do is understand that once we've got that product for sale, we need to do a couple things. We first off, when we run the ad, don't run it to your website. Don't do that, because people are going to get there and they're going to go, well, what do I do now? What you need to do is run an ad for a particular product, a single product, just one product. And it should go to a page, and that page should have two choices: to buy the product or to click off the page. No other choices should be on that page. So when they get to that page there, it's not a category, it's not your website, it is a page that sells that product. Now, in addition to that product, you should allow them to get a bump. What's a bump? Well, a bump is a little extra amount of money they're going to pay to get something extra. And I'll give you an example. If you go to my book page, we sell the book for $5.60. And below the book, there's a little box you can check. And what do you get for that? You get the audio version of the book. So that's pretty related. You know, you got the book, people want the audio version, be able to drive around and listen to it. So that's not it, though. That's not the end of this story. After they buy that, it should go to another page. Not a thank you page at this point, but an upsell page. There should be another related product there that is offered to them. Like we have courses, so we may have a continuity thing at $27 a month or whatever. And you should offer them that product, because no prospect is hotter than when they just bought from you, okay? So if they just bought something from you, you need to have another more expensive product right after that. If they don't want that expensive product, let them click, no, I don't want to add this to the cart. But what you may want to do is have a downsell, okay? And a downsell is a product that's also related, but it's a little bit cheaper than that upsell, but a little bit more expensive than the original buy, okay? So That way you've given them a couple choices, because maybe, you know, they didn't want one course, but maybe they wanted, I don't know, some other smaller course you had. So maybe you want to offer that, so give them a couple choices, but after they say no to the first choice. In addition to that, once you've sold them, you need to have a group of related products. And these related products, you need to contact them via email, because you now have them on your list. You should be building a list. And then you can start emailing them on a regular basis, some good content, some other products that are related to what they bought from you, and you build that relationship. Somebody who has already bought from you is like 10 times more likely to buy another product from you than a cold prospect. And of course, a cold prospect, for a definition of that, is somebody who doesn't know you have a solution, and maybe doesn't even know they have a problem at that point. So, you know, it's a whole lot tougher to sell that cold prospect. But if you don't do this sales sequence, if you don't, you know, first off figure out what your niche is, and then figure out products to sell to them. And once again, if you have trouble trying to figure out a product to sell, go grab my book. Okay, I put it in the description, but if somebody would type it in there for me, I would really appreciate it. Just type in there www.jrfisherbook.com. And it doesn't matter if you're watching this live, it doesn't matter if you're watching it later. You know, if you stick that in there, man, that'll really help, because they can just click on it and then go get the book. But go get that book, and you can figure out how to sell products. It's a whopping $5.60, which isn't a lot of money, but it'll get you on my list, and maybe I've got something else I want to sell you down the road, who knows. But you'll see the process. You know, if nothing else, you can spend $5.60 and get walked through the process of exactly what we do. We do this every single day. So if you go to jrfisherbook.com, you can grab yourself one of those books and learn how to find products. But please, don't go out and find a product and start to run ads and just send them to a product and without doing all those other steps. Because if you don't, what happens is there's other people like me, and we're doing all these other steps, so we make a little bit more money on this customer, and you don't make as much. So what that does is it drives up the cost of these ads, and we can afford the ads because we're making more than we're spending on the ad. But you, if you're selling one single product, you know, you're going to notice that the cost of buying that customer, the cost of getting somebody to buy your product, is just too high. You can't afford to buy customers. And if you can't afford to buy customers, you go out of business. The person that's going to do the best, right, in selling products is the person that can pay the most to gain a customer. Because if I can gain a customer and I can buy it for, you know, and I can spend more for that customer than you can, then of course I'm going to win, because I'm going to have more customers and you can't afford them. So don't let that happen to you. Follow this process. Make sure you have bumps. Make sure you got upsells. Make sure you got follow-ups. You know, it's been said that about 70 to 80% of your profit will be made after the initial purchase. So you're leaving a lot of money on the table if you're not doing this, guys. You gotta do this. Go grab my book. It's www.jrfisherbook.com. Now, you may have questions about this process. You may want more information. You can post in the comment section there any questions you have, and I'll see them. I'll get notified. And once I get notified, I can go back and answer your questions, and you can get all your stuff answered for free. For free is good, right? That's pretty cool. So I'm gonna go back to battling this rain, and I'm on Interstate 15 here in San Diego, and I gotta tell you, it's pretty crowded. I mean, it's crowded this time of day anyhow, but man, when it rains, you can forget about it. I mean, it's pretty tough out here now, so tough life. Just kidding, of course. Guys, I appreciate you listening. Put your comments in there. Hey, if you got something from this video, go ahead and like it, share it. I would really appreciate that. Put some comment down there. Put something down there. Let me know you're there. Interact with me a little bit. I would appreciate it. All right, I'm going to let you go. I'm getting ready to get off my exit here and head to one of them there Apple stores to get one of my little Apple items fixed. It's a headset that's just giving me a hard time, so I got to get that fixed. So I appreciate you listening. Don't forget, go get the book, www.jrfisherbook.com. Learn to find products. Got questions, put them in there. I'll answer them. And let's make some money online. Sound good? Great. I'll talk to you real soon.